That's still playing Jay's music. Kickoff show, Elimination Chamber. Michael Cole, Trish Stratus, Tiffany Stratton, Cody Rhodes, Liv Morgan, CM Punk, Roxanne Perez, Drew McIntyre, and Bayley will all be a part of it. Oh, Michael Cole, if I'm not mistaken, was on Impulsive last week. And that's the one thing I was about to say about Logan Paul. I'm a wrestling fan that's living a dream. I appreciate you saying some very kind things about me on that. Right. Hey, hell yeah, Cincinnati. Hell yeah, Cincinnati. Yeah. Hey, Pat. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Damn. Oh, man, you got to get a size bigger. It's cold. Damn, you on your ass. 3 buttons. Let them buttons breathing for their life. Right. Yeah, this looking tight on his chest. This nigga. We see it. We see the cut. We see the Mike Peter cut. Michael Cole. That nigga came and said, I have been working out. Let's go, Cole. See that, like, man. But the one, all right. Up next, Women's Intercontinental Championship on the line. Dakota Kai versus Lyra Valkyria in the rematch of the IC Women's Titles final. But yeah, I was about to say this about Logan Paul prior on my last one, on the last stream. This is part 2. Thank you for being a student of the business. He's not walking in here acting like he knows it all. He knows that he's athletically suited to be a superstar. He knows that he has the gift of gab, but he knows that he has a lot to learn. I think he knows that the most. And you see his willingness to learn and openness to the business. You see that in everybody that he interviews, no matter who it is. If it's babyface, heel, character, no matter what it is. He's keeping his ears open and really trying to do his best to learn as much as he can in the WWE. Like I said, now, full-timer, part-timer, we don't know. I'm going to call him a part-timer because, goddamn it, now, even though the full-time schedules are a lot looser than what they used to be, full-timer to me means you're here every week on the show, if not having a match, doing some type of business. You're here every week, day in and day out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't showing up once a month or twice a month for the PLE and then be gone for the rest of the month and the 2 months afterwards. So Logan Paul to me is not a full-timer. That's the only thing I draw the line with when it comes to his character. But I fuck with Logan Paul as a character, kind of, because as a real life person, at least in the business, he wants to learn. He's open to learning. He's not being a holier than thou, even though he's acting like that in the ring. He's definitely bringing this open-mindedness and he's being an open book. Whatever notes you got for me, sketch them on my brain. I'll try my best to enclose that shit and learn about it as much as I can. That's what Logan Paul looks like when he's in that Impulsive podcast. Whether it's Paul Heyman, Michael Cole, Roman Reigns, Randy Orton, whoever it is, he's there to learn. He's there to learn. So I appreciate that a lot about Logan Paul. I'll watch his podcast because I know he's not being a dick on there at least. He's being himself. But He's not being a heel in that sense. So I can appreciate that. BRB. So yeah, I can appreciate Logan Paul, as a human being in the WWE. Now outside the WWE, I don't know. But all right, Warrior and Hogan WWE rivalries. That's gonna be interesting. Hogan and Warrior because Warrior ain't won it. he wasn't trying to be a wrestler. All right, well here we go back for the commercial break, and Dakota Kai is making her entrance. Um, as much as I want it to be a title change, I don't think it's going to be. With her pretty self, man, and it's probably gonna be one of the reasons why. I think Ivy now is gonna what we ain't seen what's the name all day yet. We ain't seen American Made, but it's Chad Gable that's on the hiatus while he's on a sabbatical trying to learn how to fight luchadors. Not American Made, but at the same time, uh, they have lost their respective shots. You know what I'm saying? The Creed brothers, they lost their tag title shot. They won by DQ, but they ain't win no belts. And Ivy now, she lost her number one contender spot. She lost, she lost to Dakota Kai to be the number one contender. So we know that Chad's going to come back after Elimination Chamber very upset. But hey, that's your fault, Chad. You're a loser, and then you blame it on the guys that you barely teach. Sounds like a pattern, don't it? You want to blame Alpha Academy, but you're a horrible teacher, man. You're the bad teacher. And you streams acting funny. All right, here comes Lyra. I don't have nothing against her, but yeah, I'm not against Lyra Valkyria being the champ, but yeah, besides that, yeah, Lyra is about to. I just think because she got stamped by Becky Lynch, that she got this push. I don't think that she should be the IC champion. But what am I to say? I commend her, but I just think she's not the right person to be the champ. Unlike Chelsea Green, who is the perfect choice for Women's United States champion. Perfect. But that's the thing, though. Who's the best mid-card woman to represent as the Women's Intercontinental champ? You know what I mean? Who's the best woman to represent the women's mid-card? If you ask me, I would almost say Io Sky. But Io Sky, she's been a former women's champion. So her being the Intercontinental champion is almost like a step down. But that depends on how you treat the belt. That depends on your quality of matches and who you compete with and how you compete. You know what I'm saying? I think that Io Sky will put the IC title on a high level. You know what I mean? Because whoever she competes with in that match, she's going to do her best, and she's going to try to see if whoever she go against, they gonna bring their A game. Because I'm gonna bring mine. I'm force you to bring your A game with me. Ugh. So I think that it should be somebody that's like that's at the highest level of their game and don't mind being that person, being the conduit between the women's world championship and mid card status. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the best thing. Uh, like what? Bailey. You know, her being the Grand Slam Women's Champion. That's like, that title is now wiped out because guess what? You got two new titles that you haven't won yet. You know what I'm saying? You got these two new mid card championships, and you've done everything as far as not everything, but she won the NXT Women's Championship. She won the Raw Women's Championship, the SmackDown Women's Championship. She's been undisputed Women's Champion. I call that she's been Women's Champion. She's won the Women's Money in the Bank. She won the Royal Rumble. Right now, the next thing to do would be for her to win the Queen of the Ring, and then win the other two mid card women's championships, United States and Intercontinental. Now, I don't think she has to go back to NXT, even though she just did her NXT little stint. But she doesn't have to do that to go. She doesn't have to go back to go get the North American Women's Championship. I don't think that's necessary. But it's a lot of goats, women goats in the WWE. The four horsewomen: Charlotte, Becky, Bailey, and Mercedes. They are all four goats. Charlotte, we already know she's the 16-time women's champion. And yes, I'll say 16 because the two women's titles she got, those are world championships, even though it's under the belt, but still. You want to treat them like Ric Flair. Fact be known 21 times. 16 I'll take credit for. It's one of my favorite promos. But Charlotte, yeah. Until a couple more years, it's gonna be somebody. There's nobody that's more decorated as far as her championship accomplishments. Nobody more accomplished than Charlotte Flair. Becky Lynch, one of the best underdog stories. Like, I was supposed to be on top, but I made it, and she's been one of the constants in the women's division. Charlotte Flair, showing the glamour, how to be a great character. A great character. I think she's the greatest character as far as exemplifying the glamour and the lore and the glitz of being a WWE Women's Superstar. Sasha Banks or Mercedes Moné defines that character more than anybody, more than Charlotte. Yes, even with Charlotte being the Flair, act like a female Flair, Sasha has more of a presentation skill to me. And Bailey, she was the more challenging one, knowing the evolution of what a role model can be. You know what I'm saying? And now she's done, like, all four of these women have done big things. Charlotte, Sasha, Becky, and they've main evented. All three of them main evented WrestleMania. All three of them, like, not all three of them, but Charlotte, Sasha, and Becky, they've main evented WrestleMania. Bailey, Bailey and Charlotte, they've won Royal Rumbles to win championship shots. Ooh, she hit the back of her head. So the standard of the four horsewomen is never going to go away. And the measure stick of this business is being led by those four. Mercedes, she's the belt holder right now, man. She is doing nothing but winning belts after belts after belts. She got 4 championships on her right now. Nope. Charlotte's on her way to Mania, about to face Tiffany, hoping that she loses. Charlotte, that is. Becky, she done took a whole break. She really taking a full on break, and being a mother right now because she's the first one to have a baby out of all the 4. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte, she could have had a baby, but as we know, her and Andrade is no longer married. And Becky Bailey. I don't think she's taken. I know her and George Kittle are close friends, but that's as far as I know. Close friends, cool friends. I haven't seen nothing romantic involved in them two. So that was a great power bomb from Valkyria. Great power bomb. Sasha, I don't think she's still dating that Makazi dude that used to do her fits. I don't like that move. That like about to like that corner kick, like she's running across the ring, but then she's doing the curve run for that kick. Yeah, I don't see the uniqueness in it so much. If it ain't that much velocity behind it, I don't see the uniqueness in it. Oh, yep. Yeah, Laura's going to retain. Damn. I was about to say if she kicked out, this match was a little bit better than the first match they had, but that she did that like here she did that driver on her from the top turnbuckle and moved into that. And that was cool. Uh, okay. Great sportsmanship and show respect by Dakota Kai, but no, man, that's your second shot at the Aussie title and lost. So what's gonna be up for Dakota Kai? She's been healed for most of her career. Oh, Ivy now! Was that you lost your shot? Time for my chance. Okay, makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, she's like, I'm gonna make my Chad Gable proud. It's like these Creed brothers can fuck up all they want, but I'm not. I would take my chance and run with it. And as much as I didn't want to say her name, I think she may be the best person to be Intercontinental Champion. I'm not even going front. I got Ivy now as a better Intercontinental Champion in the future than the Lyra Valkyria would be, because Ivy is a bite-sized punch, like a packed punch full of intensity and technical prowess. I love Ivy's moves. I love her prowess. Yeah, like how they showed Dakota going to the back, I was kind of confused. But then after they show Ivy now coming to the coming, I was like, all right, cool. I'm with it. I'm definitely with it. So yeah, Ivy now, I could definitely see that as being the next match. And I think Ivy now is going to lose. I think she's going to lose. But then again, no. Chad Gable, we can't have him go through the same shit that he was going through at Alpha Academy. That's why he broke off Alpha Academy and picked up the Creed brothers and Ivy now, because y'all a lot more smarter than Otis and Akira and Maxine. Oh, and by the way, let me make sure I get this right. Let me get this right one more time. We got 4 matches set for Elimination Chamber, just 4. The 2 Elimination Chamber matches to set up who will be the WrestleMania opponents for the World Heavyweight Championship and the WWE Championship. The Men's Elimination Chamber involves John Cena, CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, and Damian Priest. I almost forgot him that quick. Whoever wins faces Cody Rhodes for the undisputed WWE Championship at WrestleMania. Then you have the Women's Elimination Chamber match which involves the tag team champions of Bianca and Naomi Liv Morgan, Alexa Bliss, Bayley, and Roxanne Perez of NXT. Whoever wins faces Rhea Ripley for the WWE World Women's Championship at WrestleMania 41. You have a women's tag team match involving Nia Jax and Candice LeRae versus WWE Women's Champion Tiffany Stratton and her partner, the Hall of Famer, Trish Stratus. And then you have Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn in an unsanctioned match in their home country of Toronto. Bitter friends turn enemies. The culmination of the hatred that Kevin had for the people that turned his back on him because he couldn't beat Roman, he couldn't beat Cody, and Sami Zayn's on their side rather than his. He snapped on him, gave him the package pile driver, and now, once again, these two will do battle. And the match between these two will not be in the record books. Whatever happens between these two is on their hands. WWE will have no record to it other than the fact that it's on film. The win, the loss, doesn't matter. These two want to destroy each other. Destroy each other. If you've seen any of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn's matches, if you've seen any of Kevin Steen's and El Generico's matches, you should know what this match is going to entail. It may not encompass all of the chaos that they've done within each other for the last 20 years, but you will see a smidgen of what they would do to each other when they want to have a stellar knockdown, drag them out. What the fuck did we just see type match? That package power driver that we seen Sami Zayn do that the WWE is like so highly selling to make it look like this is banned. Kevin Steen did that to El Generico on a ladder that was bridged on two ladders. Two ladders standing up. One just bridged across on the floor. Kevin said, I'm a package power drive you on a ladder that's stacked up by two ladders. So don't worry, y'all. Sammy's fine. These two are the most safest, dangerous motherfuckers to work with because who else, you think about unsanctioned matches. Of course, you had a lot more unsanctioned matches on AEW. These lights out matches, of course, because AEW's been on since 2019, and they've had a couple lights out matches. But the one, it's not a lot of unsanctioned matches on WWE. And the one that I remember, the last one that I remember was Shawn Michaels versus Triple H. Two friends turned enemies. Shawn Michaels was back in action in a way. He was back under the NWO, but the NWO got disbanded around Vengeance. Triple H, he was in the air on what show he was going to go to since he was no longer the champion after WrestleMania. He lost the title shot at King of the Ring, and he was out of the way for a minute. So he was coerced to go to Monday Night Raw after being on SmackDown for a minute. He was coerced to go to Raw thanks to Shawn Michaels. Eric Bischoff said, hey, man, I got an idea. We could come back as DX. And as soon as they did that promo, Triple H said, fuck the DX shit. I'm going to pedigree you, and I'm going to tell you why I pedigreed you. Because you ain't here to take my spotlight, you know what I'm saying, being my manager. You don't need to be my manager no more. I'm the showstopper. I'm the headliner. I'm the main event. I'm main event at WrestleMania 18. And then while he was doing that, we get some news that Shawn Michaels got thrown into the window of a car. He had to go to the hospital. Triple H running around looking around acting like who done it? Who did it? Got to find out. Triple H did it. And the reason Triple H did it was because Shawn, you ain't got it no more. You coming back after 4 years from a back injury and losing the WWE Championship to goddamn Stone Cold in one of the worst championship main event matches by circumstance. Not even gonna say worse. I can't say that. You look at that match between Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold, you look and say, damn, you know that Shawn Michaels was out of it. But, you know, he was out of it because 2 months prior to that match, he broke his back in the casket match, dislocated his vertebrae out of his spine, and was forced to pain pill and maybe cocaine his way up to WrestleMania. He's like, nigga, you weak. You ain't nothing like the man you was. You coming back from a 4-year hiatus, back surgery, all that shit. You ain't got it no more. You ain't Shawn Michaels, the Heartbreak Kid. You ain't the showstopper, nigga. You are just plain ass Michael Shawn Hickenbottom. And Michael Shawn Hickenbottom said, well, meet me at Mania. And we'll find that out. Bischoff said, I can't have this match. This man is not fully cleared. You put him through a window. His back, you just said his back ain't as what we think it is. So I can't approve this match as a regular match. It's going to be unsanctioned. And they had a great match between the two. Shawn Michaels' first match since WrestleMania 14. Great match. Triple H was in his wrestling gear. Shawn Michaels came out in a wife beater and some jeans and cowboy boots and beat each other's ass. They beat each other's ass. Chairs, tables, belts. Like nigga Shawn had a belt on and he ended up using it on Triple H and vice versa. Tables, ladders, chairs. Shawn pulled a ladder out, put Triple H through the table with the elbow. Then that nigga got right back up, was about to go for that sweet chin music. Triple H ducked, went for the pedigree. Shawn, being the quick man that he is, went for a jackknife counter pin and got the dub. His first match back, beat Shawn Michaels beats Triple H. But Triple H don't give a fuck about it being a win or loss. He's like, nigga, you pinned me, but guess what? I got the sledgehammer. I'll drill it down the back of your spine and have you being carted out by the ambulance. Tell him, breathe, bro. Yeah, you won, but I was the one leaving out walking. I was the one walking. And you couldn't come back until Survivor Series. Remember that. Remember that. So, like, remember that. Yeah, remember that. Shawn Michaels won the match, but this is SummerSlam. That's August, late August. Around this time, because now they're doing it early August. But Shawn Michaels wins the match, gets drilled in the back with 2 sledgehammer shots, pause, and didn't see his ass up until the build up to Survivor Series. Like I said, SummerSlam was in August. Survivor Series, that's the November annual pay-per-view or PLE. So Shawn Michaels ain't come back until Triple H won the World Heavyweight Championship, which didn't even exist at SummerSlam. Okay, talking about WrestleMania weekend or the week before WrestleMania. So yeah, unsanctioned match don't mean nothing. You can win the match, but your opponent can give a shit less. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Shawn Michaels won that unsanctioned match, but Triple H, he knocked his ass out with the sledgehammer and became World Heavyweight Champion in 2 weeks after that. And we ain't see Shawn Michaels until the road to Survivor Series, and that was it.
Tag team titles. So we're going to tell you what's going to happen now. We're going to whoop you tonight and keep our titles. And then we're both going to go to the Nation Chamber and then we're going to whoop you again. And then you're going to watch one of us go to WrestleMania. And after that, we might just whoop you a third time just for fun. Either way, tonight ends with you feeling the glow S and us walking out still as the WWE Women's Tag Team Champions.
That's tough for me to believe, ladies. I think that they're about to drop them titles. They got to drop them titles. That's the second time they've done this. They're showing the intro to Dominic Mysterio, and in the ring, They show Dominic in the game in the court doing the corner pose, and then they cut to the real camera with Dominic on that same corner doing that pose. They did that. I forgot with who. I don't know if it was Nia Jax or who. I forgot who, but they've been doing that recently. Good way to promote WWE 2K25, which will be coming out March 14th. You pre-ordered the week of. You pre-ordered. They do a pre-order or something like that. The week early, whatever. Dead Man Edition. You got Dead Man Edition, and you've got the Bloodline Edition. That shit was so cold. That nigga Braun Breaker was mad because he tried to spear AJ Styles. He ended up spearing Dom, and he got mad. He ripped the shirt off, tossed that shit at AJ. AJ, caught that bitch. I was like, oh. Let's go, Braun. I ain't seen this dog in a match in a minute. He ain't had a match. He ain't been in the ring since the Royal Rumble. Why don't they have the power sound for him when he does that? I like that. I love when he does that. They need to have a power sound for him. They do it for Damian Priest. We need that type of love, man. And this is the one thing this is why I love Braun Breaker. They don't treat him like whatever. He is whatever he wants to be. He could be a tweener. He's one of the best tweeners in this roster because the crowd loves him, and he don't care who he gets put in front of. I will fuck your ass up. And this thing, how old is Braun Breaker? I think Braun Breaker and Rey Mysterio damn near the same age. Bitch, go, nigga. Fuck you flexing on? What the fuck is you flexing on? Try me if you want to. I will cut your ass in half. You ain't running from me. Yeah, Braun Breaker, 27 years old. I think Dominic, he's 25. Oh, they both 27. Wow. Revelation. Right, I'll come out here. Since y'all don't want to come out, since y'all don't want to come to me. Psych, what you thought this was, man? You really thought? Who do you think you are, bro? Braun treating him like, who are you? What is your problem? Why you think you can try anything with me? Well, numbers game helps out. He was choking the shit out of Carlito. And Don went for that suicide dive. Bro, he was about to choke the shit out of Carlito. Said, I will break your old ass trachea, old man. Why is you fucking with me? Now Dom is starting to film himself. But now he's back up on his feet. Choke. Gorilla press. Really? Oh, man. He took the 619. Nope. Frankensteiner. It's time for that Frankensteiner. Oh, no. Like, okay, there. Fight him off, Dom. Now it's time for that Frankensteiner. Get your ass down here, nigga! Woo! Ring the bell. Yeah. Yeah. And Braun Breaker ain't got no friends. But AJ Styles. AJ Styles, come on out. Duck. Boom! Finn. Watch out for Finn, Brian. Ah! Ah! What you want, Finn? What you want? What you want? Woo! Yeah, don't try it. Don't try it. I like this. Okay. Man, you may have some washboard abs, but you was 40-some years old. That man will break those abs in half. I ain't seen the runaround spear from Braun Breaker in a long time. He needs to do that next week to one of them niggas, man. Oh! All right. So you got AJ Styles and Finn Balor coming for his IC title. I like that. I like that. Are they about to talk about The Rock wanting the final boss wanting the American Nightmare soul? So yeah, but I like this development of that story because that's the way that we can get this Cody heel turn to happen. I'm with it. Because Cody has been babyface this whole time since he's been back. This whole time. And he's been doing a great job being a heel. I mean, being a babyface. Great job being a babyface. So, but there's the one thing. We've known how great a heel that Cody can be. Cody, before he left the WWE to do his thing, start a revolution and help make AEW, he was a hell of a heel, man. A hell of a heel. Whether he was now Legacy, he was working his way. Him and DiBiase, they was working their way under the tutelage of Randy Orton. And after he broke out of that, the dashing Cody Rhodes character was doing some things. Then Rey Mysterio got him with the face mask. He developed with that, turned all the way up, brought back the white Intercontinental Championship belt. He was a hell of a heel. Cody is a great heel. And he was a heel for half the time that he was an American Nightmare in the Indies before he was in AEW. He didn't have the blonde hair a whole lot. He had the black hair. The black hair, no tattoo. Like what? He brought back the Ring of Honor Championship ring as a heel. Talking about kiss the fucking ring. So Cody Rhodes as a heel in WWE, it can happen. And I think it'll be one of the best things to happen because it'll show you how great a top star can switch his shit up. We got a few guys that's like that. You got Roman Reigns. He's a great heel and a great babyface. We got Seth Rollins, great heel and great babyface. You got CM Punk, great heel and great babyface. Drew McIntyre, great heel and great babyface. Randy Orton, great heel, great babyface. Kevin Owens, great heels, great babyfaces. And the one thing that Triple H has been adamant about, we're not trying to establish heels and babyfaces. We're trying to establish real people. Everybody has real emotions that can tie into being good or bad. It's just, what side are you more tapped into? Are you embracing your dark side or are you embracing your bright side? And we've seen for the past few months that the championship run of Cody has taken a toll on him. Heavy is the head that wears the fucking crown. And he's been holding on to that crown since WrestleMania 40, and it's been taking a toll on him. To the next commercial break. But yeah, this past year as champion, this has been a heavy road, no pun intended, for the American Nightmare. Defending the championship against Solo, Kevin, Logan Paul, AJ Styles, having to fight the bloodline so many times. It's exhausting. And having to be the constant face, showing up to all the press events, whether he wants to or whether he doesn't. He's the WWE champion. He is the face of the company, so he has to do it. He has to take that John Cena schedule. So it's taking a toll on him, and you see it. He's happy to be the champ. He's happy to represent these people, but it's starting to wear down on me because now I ain't got no more friends. Not no more friends. Randy Orton got taken out. Kevin Owens turned on him. Sami Zayn, he's on Raw. CM Punk on Raw. He ain't got Jim. He's cool, but he's more loyal to Roman Reigns than anybody. So Cody, he got some allies, but at the end of the day, you are the champion. And everybody wants what you got around your waist, over your shoulder. They want it. And they don't care what type of friendship it is that they got with you. They want a friendship and a relationship with that big-ass WWE gold faceplate. They want that. Give a fuck about you. Kevin Owens proved that. So that is starting to wear on Cody Rhodes. And he ain't got nobody to help him out. The Rock comes with this proposition that says, become my champion. I can put you from one pedestal to a higher pedestal. You know what I'm saying? Do all the things that your wife dreamed about, that your daughters dreamed about, that your mama dreamed about. Make sure that you can get them in a more comfortable situation than you are in right now. I can do that for you, Cody, because I'm the final boss. And I appreciate you. I appreciate what you've done for this company since you've beat my tribal chief, since you beat the boy that I wanted to fight. So this dynamic of Cody being exerted and not having nowhere to go to, you're going to eventually do it. And it's the thing. We think about WrestleMania 17 and the turn that Stone Cold took. And a lot of us didn't see that coming. But if you read the signs on Stone Cold, if you read the signs with Stone Cold, they were subtle, very subtle, but they were there. Oh, here comes American Made now. Okay, whatever. All right, Kathy Kelly, we know she wants the IC title. Anyway, yeah. The little signs that Stone Cold was showing, that promo that he had when him and The Rock was sitting with JR. He said, I need to beat you. He said, I want to beat you, but I need to beat you, Rock. I need it more than anything that you could ever imagine. Oh. Ivar and Eric, the War Raiders, yeah. Getting they get back for y'all smacking them side the head with them belts. And now you got personnel trying to break them up. Shut up, Pierce. Don't. Up. Wrestling has more than one royal family. Here comes our champ. But yeah, with Stone Cold saying he needed to beat The Rock, it's like and he kept saying it. I need to be the World Wrestling Federation champion. And Paul Heyman kept saying during the match, Stone Cold Steve Austin would do anything to become the World Heavyweight Champion. So those are small signs, but he made it clear that he needed to win. 2 years without that championship, The Rock has been on top of the game. I feel like niggas forgot about me. That's how he felt. He felt like, regardless of these crowds popping for me, I think people don't take me serious no more. That his time or his run as a babyface was getting stale. He felt that the same old stuff that he was doing from 97 up until 2001, he felt that it was getting tired. So he decided to turn heel, but that, I'm not talking about the backstage reason. I'm talking about front. I'm talking about on camera. But yeah, it was small subtle signs. Stone Cold said he needed to win the title. He needed it. He needed to beat The Rock. Even though he already done it, he said he needed to do it because that's what's going to get me back on top. Being the champion is going to get me back on top. And he decided to turn bad to do it because like insurance policy. His thing was, I'll be damned if I come back from this neck injury and I win the Royal Rumble. I come all this way to lose. This was my insurance policy because Stone Cold ain't got no friends. He don't trust nobody. So who's going to help him win the championship? Vince, my insurance policy. So I think Cody Rhodes might fuck around and use The Rock as insurance policy to make sure that he walks away WrestleMania 41 still your undisputed WWE champion. So, Cody, what do you want to talk about? Yeah, he's about to come out here and review the promo that he just did with The Rock. Smiley face Cody. Enjoy it, folks. Y'all had Smiley face Cody here since 2022. Y'all ain't gonna have it no more.
Growing up in this business, I think I can read between the lines and understand the offer that the final boss, The Rock, has made me. It is certainly good guy 101 for me to make sure I don't lie to you. I have never lied to
Good
you.
guy
I
101.
am not going to start lying to you now, but I do need you to know, as I am standing here, feet planted in the mat, eyes fixed ahead, WrestleMania sign looming over my shoulder, heading towards another main event, that I am an incredibly blessed man. I am not a team of one. This decision that I am faced with, this decision that I have to make at Elimination Chamber, it does not just affect me alone. I have my lovely wife, Brandy Rhodes.
Lily Curls.
Liberty. I have my sister and her family. I have little Brody. I have the Nightmare Factory.
Little Brody. Oh, man. You just had to mention Brody. Little Brody. -1.
Share the last name Rhodes. I have a mother that it is my job to take care of, and I have the memory of a father who even.
Hard times is over, though, man. Well, it's hard when you're the champ, though. You ain't got nobody to back you up. Good ass smelling oil draining down my neck.
Into his 60s on the independent wrestling circuit, bleeding and breaking his body to make ends meet, and I do not want that memory to mirror my future. So what this boils down to, this offer, it's everything that you know that I would fight, that I would scratch, that I would claw to get. The Rock is saying that I could have it without having to fight, scratch.
Oh, that Seth Rollins gonna tell him don't do it. Seth's gonna tell him don't do it because you're gonna go down the same path that Roman Reigns is on. Ooh, I hope that's what he on because that's the type of shit that Seth, you know, I sided with you to fight down these type of systems. And you about to try to, are you deliberating that? The answer is no. That's the type of shit that Seth about to be on. Oh, shit. Shit, fuck all that. I like the entrance, but I don't like the sound effects on the entrance. They could have done better on the sound effects with the crowd during the music. But I like what they do on the end of his thing, when he like they upgraded his entrance to where after he gets to the ring and he does this, because they upgraded the entrance to where, like, you know, when he was the champ, and when he did this, the music stopped and you heard that crowd. Yeah, you hear that crowd sing that song for about a good 20 seconds. And Seth does that. He's standing in the middle of the ring like this on the game while they're singing that shit. I'm like, all right, WWE, that did good. Nasty Natty.
This is the first time we've been in the same ring together
Since
in
Mania.
nearly a year. The last time
Damn.
was WrestleMania 40.
That's true. That is true. That's true.
And I would love for this moment to be a moment of celebration. I would love to welcome you back with open arms to my show, to Monday Night Rollins. I'd love to look you in the eye, tell you how proud I am of you, congratulate you on your near year as WWE Champion. Look at that WrestleMania sign, extend my hand, shake yours, and tell you
I'll see you at
after I
Mania.
win Elimination Chamber this Saturday, I cannot wait to face you in the main event of WrestleMania.
But it ain't like that. So I can't get
I would
this.
love to do that. That's not why I'm out here. What I am out
Told
here
you.
is to ask you the same thing we've all been wondering since Friday. What the hell are you thinking?
Told you. Yeah, Seth Rollins like, no, nigga. We teamed up together to fight this type of system.
Nearly a year ago, we stood side by side in this ring.
Come on.
We were going into the battle of our lives against the Bloodline, against Roman Reigns, against The Rock.
Better keep Roman's names out. You better keep Roman's name out your mouth, boy.
You to be his champion,
Cody saying no, don't do it.
to sell your soul to The Rock. Wait. The fact that you didn't slap him in
Again.
the face on the spot is a slap
To
in
my face.
Do not make me regret everything I sacrificed to help you.
He's about to make you regret it, Seth. Do it, Cody. Do it. Do it. Fuck Seth Rollins, nigga. Because Roman, you got to deal with Roman, nigga.
What, you become his champion for what? A few bit parts in his movies? Some of his 500 million social media followers? So you don't have to fight and scratch and claw anymore? What is this WWE Championship weighing on you? Has this become too much of a burden for you? Because it's not for me. I wish this conversation was going differently because, having the chance to speak to you, this first chance to speak to you, it would be laced with gratitude, but you sound awfully judgmental, right? Yours might already be compromised.
Whoa. Whoa.
You shook my hand before I had to go get surgery and be off for 7 months. Shook my hand as I turned around. You hit me in the back
With a
with
head
sledgehammer.
fucking
I know
sledgehammer.
who you are as much as you know who I am.
Ooh.
Also,
Woo!
the shield in the back with a chair, ending that relationship, saddling up with the authority and running people like me out of WWE back in the day. I know
Woo!
who you are.
Tell him, Cody.
Which is why I also know, Seth, that you were my shield at WrestleMania 40. You were my partner. You were my brother. And with one leg and a scrambled back, you helped me gain my family's biggest dream, and you helped me become WWE Champion. Seth Rollins was the main event, was the MVP
Of WrestleMania 40. That's right. Mr. WrestleMania the second. He earned that one. For me, Mr. WrestleMania the second was named that night. I called him that when he faced Logan Paul, but he earned WrestleMania, Mr. WrestleMania II. But I love how he did that. He said, "You turned on Roman. You like nigga. You went to the Authority. You took me out. You had me fired when I was fighting with me and Goldust. I know what type of nigga you are. So does The Rock." Judge, okay.
You know what? Maybe in some ways I'm out here to protect you from making the mistakes that I made all those years ago. Because making those mistakes, it eats at you, it fills you up, and I have been filled with hate. I have been filled with hate lately. And sometimes that's pointed in the right direction. It's pointed at guys like Roman Reigns and CM Punk. I do not want to hate you. Don't make me hate you, Cody Rhodes.
Oh, you're gonna hate him. And there's somebody else that really hates you and is ready to get his lick back.
At the end of the day, you're a grown man. You can make your own decisions. You can do whatever you want.
Oh, he's wants to get his lick back in the Elimination Chamber for sure.
To Elimination Chamber, I'm gonna win. The man
No, you ain't. Not if Roman got something to say about it.
WrestleMania for that championship is not a soulless shell of Cody Rhodes. The Cody Rhodes I want to face at WrestleMania is the man that came back to this company and beat me at WrestleMania 38.
In Backlash, in Hell in a Cell.
The Cody Rhodes that took me to my limit and beat me with one arm inside Hell in a Cell. I want to face the Cody Rhodes that I helped crown WWE Champion last year in the main event of WrestleMania.
Cody versus Cena.
What you want. That's what I want. And I'm not coming for your soul,
I'm coming for your title.
but I am coming for your title.
Well, Roman is coming for your ass, Seth. So you ain't gonna get that title as long as Roman got something to say about it. Yeah, it's gonna be Cody versus Cena. Now, the reason why I'm saying that is because Cena's schedule, the road to WrestleMania schedule, they going on a European tour. They're going to Belgium, Germany. They're going to a couple of European countries on this road to WrestleMania, and Cena is booked for these nights. So I would like to believe that it's going to be Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship. And Cena's going to be the one that's talking that hustle, loyalty, respect against Cody Rhodes, who got his mind corrupted. I love it. I love it. But I don't want to be super predictive, man, but I'm looking forward to it, man. This Elimination Chamber is going to be hella fun. Finding out who's going to be the contenders, what Cody's decision is going to be, how this unsanctioned match is going to go. Only match I'm not looking forward to the least. I say the least because there's no big implications on this tag team match. It's just going to be great to see Trish Stratus back in the ring, man. Like, you know, she was in the Royal Rumble, but this is like her first match. Well, no, I'll take that back. You're not here to get famous. Whatever. You're not winning shit. But yeah, I think it's gonna be CM Punk versus Logan Paul at Mania. As much as we want to see, not want to see, they said it's like, that the Royal Rumble eliminations made it look like it was going to be a triple threat match, but with Paul eliminating Punk and then having that promo that they just had earlier today, it looks more than likely that it's going to be Punk versus Paul. And I wouldn't be surprised if they put Logan over, because Logan lost. He lost every WrestleMania. Well, not every, because he beat the Dominics. He beat the Dominics. I mean, he beat the Dominics. He beat the Mysterios. Him and the Miz beat the Mysterios at 38. And then the Miz, he gave him the Skull Crush finale to because they liked him more than they liked Logan. But then he lost to Seth Rollins. And then he won the triple threat match. I don't know. I'm not sure. Punk coming back, his first WrestleMania match, because he didn't wrestle last year. Punk's got to win. Punk versus Paul. Punk got to win. Anyway, Yeah. They showing the card. I already told y'all the matches that's happening for Elimination Chamber. But yeah, the least I'll be a happy man. Who attacked Jade Cargill?
We got a list to choose from. You got Nia, Tiffany, Candace, Liv, Raquel. You know what? I don't know who did it, but I'm not going down without a fight. Thankfully, I got a friend right here that always got my back. I know how important these titles are.
Anywho, yeah. The only thing, like, I'm excited to see that match because we have, like, I was about to get on Trish talking about we ain't first match back, all this shit, but she just had this whole program with Becky Lynch and what and and Zoe Stark. So Trish, her being back in this ring is just a great thing to see. But it's like no big implications. Only thing I see happening is what? Charlotte's going to be ringside. Nia and Candice, they'll probably win the match. And then what's going to happen? Charlotte is going to be like, while Tiffany Stratton is laid out on the floor, Charlotte's going to come in the ring slowly as hell and then just look at her like, Tiffy. Just point at that sign and then walk away. That's the thing with Candice and, not Candice, but Charlotte and Tiffany. Tiffany is going to go over. She's beaten Charlotte Flair. Bottom line, she's beating Charlotte Flair. All right. The main event is happening in a few minutes. We got Liv and Raquel on their way to the ring. Raw in Cincinnati, a nasty natty. So yeah, that's the main event of the night. Last match of the night, Women's Tag Team Championship. And Liv and Rhea has been, not Rhea, but Liv and Raquel have been tag team champions before. So I won't put it past the fact that they, I do see them winning it. I'm sorry, this loose lock. But I think Liv and Raquel is going to win this match because number one, as far as who I think is going to face Rhea Ripley for the belt, I'm wanting it to be Bianca Belair, even though that she's on SmackDown and stuff like that. I want it to be Bianca Belair because we have yet to see that match. We have yet to see the one, like the dream match of Rhea Ripley versus Bianca Belair. They both kind of came up at the same time in NXT. They kind of came in the main roster at the same time, and they rose up to the top kind of in the same time. They are like John's like Batista, but Bianca and Rhea are like the Batista and John Cena. They're the female version of Batista and John Cena when you think about it. Like similar, but you know what I mean? Because Batista was on Raw, Cena's on SmackDown. They came up different, but no, even that, they. Oh, all right. NXT was Rhea and Bianca's OVW. They go into the main roster. Batista, Batista went on a SmackDown. They both went on SmackDown actually, but eventually he went on to Raw and stayed with Evolution. Cena, he stayed on SmackDown, became one of the fastest rising stars by himself while Batista was under Ric Flair and Triple H and learning along with Randy Orton. And he wasn't the biggest star to be projected from the group, but nonetheless, he was one of the guys you wanted to see. Oh yeah, I might do. Am I going to live stream NXT tomorrow? Because the Hardy Boys is on that bitch. Hardy Boys versus No Quarter Catch Screw on NXT tomorrow. Oops, about to pop up. Yeet. Goes about to come up behind him.
Hey, hold on, Theory. Jay Uso. You know, apologize to Sawa. Looks like anybody that needs to be your friend needs an ice pack. Hey, I don't think he even cares because Jay Uso cares about one person. Jay Uso. You got anything to say for yourself, huh?
Slap him.
I ain't knowing you. Because you got this one word that's in the dictionary that you're great. Have you ever thought about the fact that the only reason these people chant that word is because you're nothing more than a meme?
Slap him. Yeet.
Hey, look me in my eyes when I talk to you. You think this is a joke? You're going to take this serious? You think you're going to win at WrestleMania just because these people love you? You need to know the truth. And the truth is you ain't on Gunther's level. All the boys in the back know it. The smart people online know it. Anyone who knows ball knows that at WrestleMania, Gunther's going to run through you. And you're going to get embarrassed on the grandest stage of them all. That must hurt, Jay. Does that hurt, huh? You doubting me? Yep. He doubting me. Whole locker room doubting me. Feel like half the whole damn world doubting me, but it's cool. Because at WrestleMania, grandest stage of them all, I will be Gunther. And I'll put that on everything. Those 4 letters.
One word. Yay! Ah, yeah, caught your ass, Theory. Caught your ass. Yeah. Super kick a moose. Bitch. Motherfucker. Yeah. Fuck you, Grayson. Yeet. Y'all talking shit, couldn't even beat over Femi. Nigga. Couldn't even beat over Femi. Y'all can't even become NXT champions. You getting on my nigga. Ooh, suck a dick and die. I was waiting for that super kick, but yeah, I like how he did that. He's like, you think you're just gonna get over one word? Yeet. Fuck you mean? All right, next week we got a rematch between the War Raiders and American Made for the World Tag Team Championships because you saw the Viking or the War Raiders get their lick back. That's crazy. Why am I calling them Viking Raiders now that they can be called the War Raiders now? I feel stupid. But nonetheless, though, man. So I'm guessing they're gonna make a tag match. I'm guessing it's gonna be Tozawa and Uso versus A-Town Down Under next week because they ain't book it, of course. But I'm pretty sure that that's gonna happen because now that the A-Town Down Under is done with NXT after getting beat up by the ruler of NXT, your NXT heavyweight champion, Oba Femi. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Now that they know that they can't fuck with a big black nigga like him, they're trying to fuck with the Samoan nigga. Can't fuck with the Samoan nigga either. Y'all ain't got the melanin. Y'all don't apply. Oos. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't apply. Y'all melanin is not in contention to even try to fuck with this. Ooh. Man. Oh my. Mrs. Oos. Mrs. Oos. All right. Mrs. Oos Mrs. Oos knows she got an ass on her, bro. Oh yeah, kiss them titles goodbye. I'm sorry to say it like that. I'm sorry to sound like I'm against my women, my black gorgeous queens, but we can kind of read between the lines here. We know that y'all bullshitting. Why did y'all take out Jade Cargill? Because y'all know that that woman is stronger than both of y'all bitches. Sasha knew it, but she couldn't deny it. She tried to fight it, but she couldn't deny it. It was inevitable. She was going to lose her title at WrestleMania 37. Jade knows. Jade knew it. She knew it that Royal Rumble last year. Looking across from her, this bitch got bigger guns than me. She pressed. I don't know who she pressed and who Bianca pressed, but they say she looked like she can hold her up longer than me. Oh no, she is the EST. She's strong. I'm the EST, but she's the ER to my EST. She's stronger. She's faster. She's rougher. She's tougher. She may be better than my best. And the fact that somebody's better than Jade, somebody is better than Bianca, she can't get past that because she makes her career off of being the EST. Oh damn! See, they jumping on her. Bianca and Naomi, they ended up jumping on Liv and Raquel. Normally, that's what a heel does. Anyway, let's keep it going. Yeah, she moving like a guilty person. Liz know how to sell because she was crying her ass off. Ah! Bitch, I'll deck your ass. She decked the shit out of her ass. The only thing I'm worried about is when Liv and Rhea get these belts. I mean, when Liv and Raquel get these belts, who's going to be the team to beat them? There's not no women's tag team out there that's going to beat them for real. Like what? Damage Control, Io and Dakota. Like that's another division of that's another version of that tag team because Asuka and Kairi Sane won those titles together. Dakota and Asuka won the titles together. Or was it Io? One of the two, or something like that. But then if you're going to put Dakota and Io together as tag champions, it's just odd. Not odd, but still, man. Who else? Kaden Carter and Katana Chance, they're on SmackDown. Yeah, man, it's not a lot. No. Oh yeah. Let me see. Oh, hey man, quit acting slow. Shit. Yeah, I'm trying to check this women's roster and see, But then again, women's tag team champions can go on both shows. So there's that part. Oh my goodness. Come on with dumb stuff. Can I check the roster, please? Please. While this commercial break is up. Shayna Baszler, Zoe Stark, but we ain't seen them since Sonya Deville got released. So you got them two. You got Io and Dakota. As far as ladies, B-Fab and Michin. Nia Jackson, Candice LeRae, but they're heels, so get them out the way. Nikki Cross and Alexa Bliss. Ooh-wee! Put them two back together. Have Alexa Bliss be a part of the Wyatt Six. And have them two win tag titles again. That'll be fire. And then Piper Green and Chelsea Niven. Oh man, the internet will love for Chelsea to be 2-belt green. Because she already won the tag team titles, her and Piper Niven. But for her to be United States champion and tag team champion at the same time, the crowd would go nuts for that. But now we're back to this tag team match, talking about the tag team titles. Thinking about who would be the contenders, who would be certain contenders for these titles if Judgment Day's Liv and Raquel won this match, which we'll find out in a few minutes. It's the last Raw before Elimination Chamber. We'll see some more of these women on Friday. But as far as this is concerned, the reason why I'm kind of wanting the titles to go on Judgment Day is because I don't want to see Bianca and Naomi as tag team champions going into this chamber match. When it comes to the women's championship, ain't no friendships. It ain't no friendships when it comes to this women's. When it comes to mommy and getting that championship, ain't no friends. Fuck friends. But now the one thing I could probably see them try to do is make a dynamic of, if Rhea won, if Bianca won, and we find out that Jade Cargill was attacked by Bianca and or Jade, then like the whole dynamic of Bianca and Naomi being the team, the Glow-esque, just like we gonna, all right, fine, since y'all know that we did it, we gonna use everything that we can on your ass. Because we ain't got no friends. 450. That she always does, the 450 splash. Help me! Help me, please! Help me, please! Oh! That was a hell of a drop from that DDT. Oh, that was a cold breaker. All right. Cry about it. Oh. That was deep. Oh, she said, get the fuck up. I hear you. Like, we on Netflix. You can say F words on here. So she said, get the fuck up. I hear you, Liv. Right, yeah. Back to back. There's Dom. Oh, okay. Bianca breaks up the count after Dominic does the distraction and Raquel does the moves necessary to hide a bomb. I was about to call it a Tahiti bomb already. Oh, damn, that was a hell of a spear, Bianca. Why she roll out the ring like that? Just get to the apron. All right, 10:36. Everybody's down on the floor. Nobody got up yet. All right, Liv's on her feet. Naomi's on her knees. Jawbreaker. Tag to Bianca. Suplex turned into a care package. Small package. I said care package. Deck Raquel. Another small package. Uh-oh. Going for the KOD. And bam! Going for the cover. 1, 2. Raquel breaks up the count. Naomi. Oh. Going for that double KOD. And there it is. Now, you just seen him clearly put the leg on the rope. Damn! Damn! She tried to get her ass. Up. Oh, that's that on Raquel. That's and Oblivion? No Oblivion. Oh. Up. And oh. Damn. Great close call. Rear end. This nigga Dominic will not give up. Ooh. Dominic is steady playing his part. What you gonna do now, Liv? What you gonna do now, Bianca? You gonna black out on Naomi? Huh? You gonna black out on Naomi? Do it! Black out on her! Told you. They won it before. All right, February 24th, 2025, we have new women's tag team champions. Pyro, please. There we go. Where's Finn at? Unfortunately, no, because ain't nobody trying to see Liv versus Rhea again at WrestleMania. But yeah, you saw this happening though. But Bianca, what about you? What you gonna do? Huh? What you gonna do? And Raquel Rodriguez, 3-time women's tag team champions. I'm just glad that it rather what happened in this incident rather than her being a women's champion and having those belts. But yeah, she's definitely not winning the Elimination Chamber. Like I said, my best bet is it's going to be Bianca Belair to win the Elimination Chamber match because Rhea versus Bianca kind of makes the most sense out of the 6 contestants. So we'll see who's going to be. Like I said, I'll definitely will be back for SmackDown on USA for 3 hours, and then on Saturday. But this is gonna be the messed up part, though, man. Now Friday and Saturday, these are things. I got a little new type of different schedule. I have to, to do some duties that get me a little bit paid. Nothing crazy, nothing, but I gotta get away from. I can't be on camera during this shit. But if I have the time to, if I definitely have the time to, for Friday, I'll stream with y'all on Friday. And if I got the free time to do it on Saturday, same thing there. But we're gonna do our best. But I'll definitely, hey man, if you saw my short earlier, like I said, because I didn't get a chance to say it on here. If I haven't said it on the first half, I'm gonna say it here. I can't thank y'all enough. I can't thank you enough for having 1,000 followers on my YouTube. And that's coming from somebody that's been lackadaisical with my content creating, even though I'm very highly creative. I have no care for social media, but I do want to get my content across. And I know that takes promotion, it takes money, it takes time to do that type of stuff. So I'll put myself on that accountability for not being as adamant as I should be as a content creator. But I thank 1,000 of you guys for giving a damn anyway and wanting to see what I've been doing. And with that being said, no more hiatus when it comes to this content creation. Back to reaction videos, back to blogging. We're just gonna get back to talking our shit. Ant-Man, A&T, the Creator is back, and I'm here with y'all. We're gonna be on our shit. All right. So thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for commenting. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for whatever you're doing to keep this page going, for keeping me going, because this page can go up. It's just how much content can it create. So I just thank every last one of y'all for being a part of this stream, for being a part of this channel. And I promise you, we're going to keep it going. I'm going to try to keep it going as much as I can until I finally have a team that can keep me motivated to do this type of shit. We're going to have more, man. Looking forward to 2K, to 3K, to maybe 5K, hopefully 10, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going to keep it going because I have people that's looking. I have people that's looking forward to seeing what I'm trying to say, whatever the hell it is. So thank you for your time. Enjoy your Monday night. Get you some rest. I'm about to get me some more tea because you hear my voice is scratchy. This ain't got nothing to do with the stream. My voice has been scratchy since last week. But I'm going to take care of that. Give me some tea. It ain't going to be gone by tomorrow, but it should help. I ain't going to try to speak too much. But I'm out this bitch like newborn puppies. Enjoy your night. See y'all then tomorrow. Something like that.